James Charles makes a return to social media after his recent scandal, and Charli D'amelio gets attacked for not giving dance credit to Black creators? Stay tuned. Alright y'all, so if you haven't seen from my previous videos, which I'll link above, you'd know that James Charles got major backlash after many underage victims came forward claiming James Charles took advantage of them. Keep in mind, James is 22 years old and the victims that have come forward are around the ages of 15 and 16. After the major backlash James received, he decided to go off social media to better himself and just returned 2 days ago with his new video called An Open Conversation. In this video, James talks about how many of the allegations that he was aware of their age was false, but he knows that since he's the adult in the situation, he should have been more responsible and asked for some ID. He says that he has now been asking for passport IDs with everyone he talks on all dating apps and is also going to be taking further action to protect his privacy. Lastly, James talks about how some of the victims came forward and said they lied and that it was really wrong and needs to be stopped, not because he cares about his career being destroyed, but that it makes it harder for people to believe actual victims. Oof, that was a lot. But with all this being said, I want to hear y'all's opinion too. How do you feel about James Charles's apology? Do you think he'll change this time? Let me know in the comments. So, speaking of backlash, Miss Charli D'amelio got a lot of it when View host Sunny Hostin called her out for making millions of dollars off stealing dances from Black creators. She went on to say how Charli would not credit Black creators, which is why many Black creators have actually gone on strike on TikTok and have stopped making new dances.
Millions of dollars off of it. The prime example is Charli D'amelio, who stole a lot of dance moves. I mean, just stole them, and then was made, I think, about $3 million in 2020 based on that. She even appeared on Jimmy Fallon doing all these dance moves and didn't give credit to the creative.
Charli has not herself responded to the backlash, but her friend who is a part of the Triller compound, Markel, stuck up for her, saying how Charli does credit everyone and she's been doing it since she started TikTok.
I really want to take the time out to talk about this Charli D'amelio thing. People want to keep calling this girl out for not giving credit when credit is due. Guys, check your receipts. That was so long ago. If you check any of her posts, the date's there, April 29th, and the dance credits is right there. But let's take it back even later than that. This is in February, dance credits right there. But let's take it back even further. This is December 31st of 2020, dance credits. And last but not least, this was a whole damn year ago, and she giving dance credits to the person who created this dance. I feel like people are just coming for her just because she has the biggest following on the platform. But let's be real, if somebody who had 300,000 followers didn't give somebody dance credits, none of us would come for their life. If we gonna go after people, we gotta make sure we hold everyone accountable, no matter their status or no matter the number that comes behind their name. And side note, y'all, the people who created the dance is usually not the original person who made the sound. So sometimes it's hard as hell to figure out who was the creator of the trend.
Wow, looks like Markel wasn't holding back at all. But I want to hear y'all's opinion too. How do you feel about Charli D'amelio not crediting Black creators? Do you think it's a reach? Or do you think she deserves a backlash? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, that's all for today's tea. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to be notified for videos posted every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 10 p.m. Lots of love.